I want you to have in front of you, because you need 2 pieces of paper, so you need to have one of your pieces of paper ready. And then whatever you're going to make your rainbow with, whether you're going to use your crayons or colored pencils or markers or paint, whatever you're going to make a rainbow with, have that ready. I'm going to use markers for the rainbow part for myself today, and then I'm going to use paint for something else. So it's just whatever you have, okay? So I have my piece of paper, and what I want to do first is I'm going to make my rainbow, okay? So somewhere in the middle of your page, we're going to make our rainbow, okay? So I'm going to start with, I need to start with red, right? So I'm going to make my red. Okay, so we're going to start with red. So whatever you're using, you can use crayons, you can use paint, you can use markers, whatever you want to use to make your rainbow. It's up to you. You get to decide. So we're doing the red part first. Okay, as we finish, we're going to do the whole rainbow first. So the next color I'm going to use is going to be what? What color should I use next? Let's see, JJ.
Orange.
Orange. So I need to use orange next. So I'm going to put orange next. Now I don't want my rainbow to be super skinny because I want it to take up a good amount of the picture, and I want to be able to see all the colors. Because when I'm going to put something else on top of the rainbow, so this can be nice and big, because whatever it is that we're going to make is going to get glued or taped on top. So red, orange. What's my next color? What's my next color? Uliana.
Yellow.
Yellow. Miss Hobbs' favorite color. So now we're going to put yellow underneath the orange part. Okay, so I'm going to put yellow. Okay. Nice big chunk of yellow there. Alright, what's going to come after yellow? It's going to kind of come after yellow. What do you think, Dominic? Wait, I'm trying to unmute you. Oh no. Let me try over here. And then, wait. And, alright, now I'm ready. Dominic, what color is next?
Green.
Green. So I'm going to use green next. It doesn't matter if it's light green or dark green. It doesn't matter as long as it's just a color of green. JC, do you have a question? Yeah, what's your question?
I don't have yellow.
Well, find a color that looks like yellow.
But there's no yellow in here. I can't see yellow.
That's okay. Find something similar to yellow, or maybe your rainbow doesn't have yellow today. That's okay.
Maybe I can use this color paint.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm putting green in my rainbow. Alright, my green. Now our rainbow has 7 colors. Alright, if we did red, orange, yellow, green, I have 3 colors left. What am I going to use next? What am I gonna use next? Let me see. Tabby.
Purple.
Not next. Blue. Am I gonna use any color blue? If I have 7 colors and I have blue and purple, I have 2 different blues I can use. So
light blue and dark blue?
yeah, so we're gonna start with light blue. Okay, so if you only have 1 blue, just color lightly, and then the second time color dark, and that way you can use it. Or just 1 big blue. But yeah, so we have blue is next. We're gonna use light blue, then dark blue. Like I said, if you don't have 2 blues, color 1 lightly, and then press hard on the other one. Alright, so I have my light blue. And then I'm going to use my dark blue, which would be like an indigo color, is that dark blue. Blue, indigo. And then I have 1 more color. It's going to go in the bottom. What's the last color we can use on our rainbow? Let me see. Julian. What's the last color?
Purple.
Purple. Alright, so I'm going to use purple. Sometimes we call purple violet also. So I'm going to use purple or violet. Now it doesn't matter if your purple is light or dark. That's okay. Alright, so I've completed my rainbow part of my picture. Now I have to finish coloring in the rest of this picture. And that means I have to color in the sky. So Miss Hobbs is going to use paint for this part, you know, just because I used marker for the other part. It looks cool when I use different stuff, but you can use your crayons, you can use markers, you can use colored pencils. But we're going to color the sky all around, and the sky is going to be blue. So we're going to color in the sky blue. So I'm coloring my sky. In case you're using paint, we have to do this part first, so that way it dries. Yeah, so I need a bigger brush. It's gonna take me forever. But yeah, so you're coloring in your whole sky. I'm gonna set mine down so that I can paint it a little bit better. And then I'll pop it back up in a second. So we're just, and that's like the whole paper, all the way to the edges. Be careful, you know, like I know that because I'm painting, I'm using watercolor paint. When I get close to my rainbow, it's gonna kind of get on top of my rainbow a little bit. That's okay, you know, but don't color on top of your rainbow. So I wanna paint and color around it, but it's okay if it like touches the edges and stuff. That's fine. That's gonna happen. But yeah, any color blue for the sky will work out good. So, like I said, you know, we're painting all the way around or coloring all the way around. Okay, I just have mine setting down so I can paint down and not like this because that's kind of hard. Don't forget when you're coloring around your rainbow that you have to get this little inside part here. I'm not going to leave this part white. I have to get this inside part here with blue sky underneath the purple there. I can't leave that white. You know, everything's got to be blue. No white spots. Your artwork will look cooler if we don't leave any white spots on this piece of paper. Hold on. Give me 1 second and I'll get your question. Yes, Uliana.
Can we use a light blue?
Yeah, you can use light blue. You can use whatever color blue you want for the sky. Let me see. Yes, Klaus.
I don't think I'll like this. I don't think I'm gonna like mine because it just looks like a piece of scribblage.
I think it's gonna look cooler when we're done with all of it because this is just part of it. Okay? I think you're gonna like it when it's done because it's like a collage. So what we're doing is we're using different pieces of paper and different materials and stuff. Yeah, so now you need to color your sky in.
Are you telling me I can do better than this? Okay.
No, it's gonna come out cool, I promise. So, coloring in your sky. Let me see. Yes, Sophia.
Can we use spray for the grass?
Well, this is gonna be just up in the air. So we're just looking at the sky. So we don't need to color grass for our picture. So just sky. What are we doing? Just sky. I see Amal's colored in his sky. Hey, Seuss, do you have a question? Yes? No? No? Okay. Paris does. Yes, Paris.
Is it okay we don't have tape?
Yeah. It's okay. It'll work out. Don't worry.
Can you use glue?
Yeah, glue works too. You can have tape or glue. Either one. Any way to get our second piece of paper onto this one. But we needed to do this one first because if someone is using paint like Miss Hobbs was, we have to let it dry. That's why we have to do this part first. So I used markers and watercolor paint on mine, but you can be using crayons. I see lots of crayons and colored pencils, you know, and some markers and stuff. But yeah, so I colored all the way around my rainbow. Colored in that whole piece of paper. So there's all colors on this page. I need a paper towel. So. But yeah, painting all colored in all of that. When you're done coloring in your blue, just put your hands on your head. Make sure to color under the rainbow too. So I colored in the middle part. I don't want to leave any white spots on this paper. I want it to be all color. I got a few friends. Yeah, all color. Keep coloring. It looks good. All color. That's what's going to make this look really cool. If this is all color, because the other thing we're going to use is not going to have any color on it. And that's what's going to make it look really cool. Let me see. Yes, Sophia.
I went for a walk. Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry.
It's okay. Yes, Klaus.
Before we were doing this, I actually watched a movie not for kids.
Oh, okay, well, we don't... You can keep that in your brain, because if it's not for us, then that's okay. That's okay for you at home, but maybe not for everyone to hear about. Yes, Naogi.
I took my very own shower yesterday and I did it.
Wow. Congratulations. Yes, Sarah.
I made slime today.
Was that what you were playing with in your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks cool. Yes, Amal.
Do we need to return the iPad?
Huh? You will, I think you will, like, at the end of the summer. So just take care of it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start our next piece. Okay, so as you finish up this one, hold on one second, Uliana. As we finish up this, I'm just going to set it to the side to let it dry, okay? Let it hang out over there. And I'm going to need my second piece of paper. Yeah. And a pencil. Yes, Uliana.
My two teeth fall down. My two upper teeth are still down, so.
Yeah, you lost a tooth?
Yes, I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teeth.
Wow. I bet you've seen the tooth fairy.
And fair give me like 10 and $20.
Wow. Alright, so we'll take share time in a second, okay? So you need another piece of paper. Okay, so you need a second piece of paper. Alright, this is time for piece of paper number 2. Alright. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw, just with pencil, a picture of you. Just you. Okay? So what I want to do is I have to make sure, I'm going to start with my face. Okay? I'm going to draw a picture with pencil with my face. Don't make it super giant. Okay? Because we're going to have to, but don't make it teeny tiny. Because we're going to cut out this picture. Okay? And you want to make sure your scissors can go around you. Okay? So I'm going to start with my face. I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, so I'm drawing a circle for my face. Yeah, that's a good size. Alright. So I'm drawing a circle, and then I'm going to draw my neck. So that's 2 lines coming down out of your head. And then your shoulders come out like this. So get this part. So we did our face, and then our neck, and now we're going to draw out our shoulders. A curve at the end. Okay. So I'm doing head, neck, and shoulders. And then I'm going to draw down my arms, because my arms connect to my shoulders. See, look. Whoop! My arms connect to my shoulders. Okay, so I got to draw my arms coming down. I can draw my arms up. I can draw them down. I can draw my hands like this. So it's however you want to pose your arms, but they're just connected to that part. So maybe I have one hand coming up, one arm coming up, my other arm kind of out like this. Maybe it looks like I'm dancing. Got my arms coming out. Okay. Then when my arms come back in, they connect to my body. So when I've got to connect my body's like a square shape, rectangular shape. So when they come in, I got to connect them and make it look kind of like a rectangle. So I connect them and it makes like this rectangle shape. Then I can draw my legs. My legs are 2 rectangles that come out of the bottom of my body. This person is interesting looking. Alright, so I have 2 rectangles that come out of the bottom. So it looks like I got on pants maybe. I can draw a dress over top of myself later if I want. Okay. And then I have my shoes. So draw shoes on your person. Okay. And then you want to draw hands at the end of your arms. Hands have 5 fingers. So at the end of the arm, I want to make sure I have a hand. And I know it's a hand if I got like 5 little like bubbles. That kind of looks like a flower coming out of my arm. Okay. You have a question, JC? Okay, what's your question?
I don't have enough space to put the rest of the fingers.
That's okay. If you get a couple in there, that works.
Okay.
It's okay. Alright, then you're just going to draw like the outside of your hair. Remember, we're not coloring anything in, okay? So, just pencil right now, alright? So, like, when Miss Hobbs is drawing her hair, I'm just drawing the lines of my hair, like this. I'm not coloring it in, I'm just drawing lines for my hair. So if you have a ponytail you can draw a ponytail with a bow. Or your short hair and it's gotta be like some lines around your face, okay? You can use your pencil to kind of, especially if you have shorter hair, to shade in it on your face. So remember, part of your hair goes on your head. So it covers part of your head. You know. So you see how I kind of colored in just a little bit with pencil there? That's okay. Especially for my boys. Yes, Paris?
Is it okay if I have like my hair in these?
Yeah, in braids and stuff. However you have your hair, you can draw your hair just like that. So like you see how Miss Hobbs' hair is down today? That's why I drew my hair like that, because that's how I look today. But if I had my hair up, you know, in a ponytail or a bun or something, that's how I would draw my hair. So however you want to draw your hair. So if my hair's short, I gotta kind of, you know, if my hair comes onto my forehead, you know, I gotta color that part in, because that's where my hair comes. Alright, now make sure to draw your face. There's some parts to our face that we need. Our face has eyes, nose, and a mouth. So I want to make sure you draw your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Okay, so we're drawing our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. Okay, so you're adding your face onto your person. You know, I'm going to need to add glasses onto mine because I'm wearing glasses today. You know, but no one else has glasses on today, so that's okay. Alright, so I'm drawing in the face. Alright. Now, make sure you're able to finish, because right now I had to add a line here under my neck, and I'm going to have to put lines here to make it look like I'm actually wearing a shirt. So, I can draw my shirt. Maybe my shirt has a pattern on it, you know, like stripes or polka dots or something, you know, if I want to. So I would just draw them. I'm not actually going to color it in though. So we're not going to color this. So I gave myself a striped shirt for me and pants. Okay? So you're just drawing it in pencil. See how I didn't color any of that in? Okay. When you're happy with the person you drew, you're going to take your black crayon, black pen, black marker, black colored pencil, and you're going to draw on top of all your pencil lines with your black utensil. Okay? So everything you did in pencil, we have to outline with black. Just like we've done when we've done like cartoon drawings. This is what's really gonna make it look cool. on our collage, you know, like I said, we're outlining all of our pencil lines with black. Any type of black that you have. It can be a black marker, a black pen, a black crayon, a black colored pencil, any kind of black that you have. You're going to draw on top of your pencil lines. All of your pencil lines. So that means, like, if I shaded in like my hair up here at the top, I have to use the black to shade in what same kind of thing I did with my pencil. So I have to draw all those pencil lines with the black like I did with my hair. Okay. Alright, so I'm going over all of my pencil lines with black. Any kind of black that you have. Yep. So I'm going over all of my stuff with black. Okay, now to make sure you go over the stuff on your face too, Dominic, like your eyes and your nose and your mouth. So that way, because we're going to take an eraser to this in a second, and I don't want you to accidentally erase your face and it not stay. We want to have our face there. So only after I colored all my pencil lines, I don't want to be left with, pencil lines, because I get most of them, but like if you can see Ms. Hobbs's, there's still some pencil marks underneath here from where I was kind of working. So if you don't have an eraser, that's okay, you can leave them in. But if you do, just take an eraser and just do a quick erase over top of your whole picture, so that way, because I drew a couple lines, to start. Okay, so that way it looks really clean. Yes, JC?
Can we cut our people out?
Not yet. We want to make sure everyone gets a chance to draw in their people first. But that's what's next. Okay, so I drew my person in pencil. I went over all my pencil lines with a black marker, Sharpie, crayon, pen, colored pencil, something black. Okay. I erased any extra pencil lines I might have seen in my picture. Now, here's the part where you have to be careful. You're going to have to cut out around your person, but you don't necessarily have to cut on the lines of your person. Let me give you an example. I want to make sure that I have the shape of my person intact. So, look here. I didn't cut on the black line that I drew, but I cut just around it. Oh. Alright. We should not be... Miss, Uliana's mom, can you please stop screen sharing? Stop participant sharing. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I cut around it, so that there's still some white space around the outside of my person. So I don't necessarily have to cut where all the fingers are. I can kind of cut, around it. So as I come down here, see how there's some white space? I don't need to cut inside of here. If that's too small, I can leave that like that. Okay, I can leave some white space there. It's okay. You want to cut around your person, not necessarily on your person. That way we don't lose the shape of the cool people that we made. Okay. So like here's mine. See, I still have some white space. You know, I didn't cut like on the lines of my person. I kind of just cut around it. Yeah, like that, Tabin. I cut around my person. It's okay to leave the white space there. Yes, hold on one second. Yes, Uliana.
I cut actually in the finger.
That's okay. If you cut something off, you can easily glue or tape it onto your picture. Yeah, JC, like that. So we're cutting around our person. Okay? That's what's going to make this look really cool. So we have no color. We have black and white in one picture. And then we have all the colors on our other picture. That's what's going to make this look really cool. So once you finish cutting around your person, you know, and leaving that white space and stuff, find somewhere on your picture. It should be about dry, because mine's dry if there was paint on it. If not, you might want to wait. And you're just going to glue your person in somewhere in front of your rainbow. Okay, you're going to glue or tape if you have tape, you know, whatever's going to make it stick. So I cut this out, okay, and then I'm going to attach it to this picture. That's what makes it look really cool. It has a lot of contrast. So I have no color, you know, white and black, and then I have all the colors. So this is a rainbow self-portrait. So, and then it gets glued on like this, or taped on. So yeah, when you're ready, cut yours out. You know, if you need tape or glue, you know, either one of those is going to work. If you're going to use tape, I would ask your parent how to do this, but what you do, say this is a piece of tape, you know, I pulled off a piece, I kind of want to roll it up like this and stick it onto the back of something and then stick it on. So I don't really see the tape on my picture. It's kind of like hidden behind. Send me a picture of your completed collage and you'll get your follow-up point for our Zoom lesson today.